you lied, right? Then you lied about lying, okay? Then you lied about lying about lying, okay? So before you lie about lying about lying about lying about lying, stop lying.
I knew who he was. I wasn't familiar, I wasn't a fan of his work. I wasn't familiar with him, but I knew who he was. He's one of the most famous people in the world. So,
you a fan of Johnny's growing up?
I mean, who isn't a fan of Johnny's? That's a given. He's been a cultural icon and a talented actor since I can remember.
Actor Johnny Depp appeared virtually with his face superimposed on the iconic Moon Man, saying he, quote, needed the work.
I just want you guys to know that I'm available for birthdays, bar mitzvahs, bat mitzvahs.
Depp has been a mainstay of MTV awards shows over the years, with last night's appearance part of an image update since winning his defamation lawsuit.
Amber Heard's sister lost her mind last night because Johnny Depp was at the MTV Movie Awards. She even put a DVMA over the TV screen because of domestic violence. But Amber Heard was the one domestic violence, whatever. And then she wrote this, MTV, you're disgusting and clearly desperate. I really hope that none of the people that made this call have daughters. Hashtag, I stand with Amber Heard. I guess lying runs in the family, but what do you think?
So, Amber Heard's sister decided to get involved after she saw that Johnny Depp was going to be doing an appearance at the MTV Music Awards, right? Here's the post right here where she's calling MTV disgusting for featuring Johnny Depp or allowing him to have a platform, even though your sister, Whitney, she lost. But here's the thing about narcissists, which I believe that Amber is. She will never want to see him happy.
You've testified repeatedly that you were concerned about Mr. Depp's substance use during your relationship, right?
Yes, that's correct.
But you weren't concerned enough to stop using drugs and alcohol yourself, were you?
I did not use drugs when I was with Johnny, in his presence.
You drank wine around Mr. Depp on a regular basis, correct?
I did drink wine.
And you took Mr. Depp to Hicksville to do, quote, laughy drugs like mushrooms, end quote, right?
That's correct.
And you testified that despite what supposedly happened in Hicksville, you decided to take MDMA with Mr. Depp on a plane to Russia in June of 2013, correct?
That is correct.
And you sent this message to Mr. Depp the day you had your 30th birthday dinner, right?
That is correct.
And you write, quote, hey baby, bring up something to drink and or a joint. I'm in if you are. See you in a minute, question mark, XX. Did I read that right?
That is correct.
And then the next day you went to Coachella and consumed MDMA and mushrooms, right, Ms. Heard? You arranged to have drugs at your wedding, correct?
Like I said, we had mushrooms for my bridal party beforehand.
Eve set the bar low. You clearly haven't kept up with the VMAs since 2001 because there was two more iconic moments after that VMAs. The VMAs 2003 when Madonna kissed Britney and that other girl, that was an iconic moment, not because of the other girl, but because of Britney, and also Missy Elliott came out and that was iconic. And wait, Eve, you don't remember the 2013 VMAs where Miley Cyrus was acting all crazy with the foam finger and then she grinded on Robin Thicke, which I'm sure he's thick, so I'm really jealous, right after the foam finger? Eve, you need to befriend a gay guy and get your pop culture history together because, ew, you're not a queen. Ugh.
Is she for real? This? No, in fact, he joined TikTok, called them his employees and thanked them. No, he didn't. He called them his employers. There's a massive difference between an employer and an employee. An employer employs employees. He sees his fans, the people who have been watching his films, supporting him for years, knowing how much of a nice person he is, even people who actually know him, personally know him, his employers, because they're the people that pay for the cinema tickets, pay for the merchandise and stuff like that. So he sees them as his employers, not his employees. That's how he sees his fans. They really need to get their facts straight before they put anything out on TikTok. And this Eve Barlow, swear to God, evil, nasty, vile cow, well deserves Amber Heard, the pain.
Bottom line, for this woman to come out and say it's a setback for women,
I think she needs to understand one thing, and that is that what she did was harmful to real victims of domestic violence. And I'm sorry for saying it again. I started the first domestic violence unit in the nation. I have dealt with battered women for 30 years. As soon as she started, it was clear she was not the victim. She was the abuser. And Johnny Depp had lawyers who could take her on. This Camila Vasquez was right on target with her. The tape recordings where she said, Johnny, you going to be a baby? Are you going to tell everybody I didn't hit you hard enough? It was difficult for this man to make a decision to put his whole life on the table, but he had nothing to lose. And when they said to him, what have you lost as a result of what she did? He said nothing short of everything. And so she tried to promote herself as being part of the Me Too movement, that here I am, a woman who's being abused. And she said, you know, the defense was, we didn't know if it was about Johnny Depp. Are you kidding? 2 years earlier, she tried to get a temporary restraining order against him, and it was in all the newspapers. But she was impossible to believe. And I would tell a jury as a judge, if you find that one witness has testified falsely with respect to one fact, you are free to disregard their entire testimony. This woman lied over and over again, and I feel free to say that on television. She lied. She was a liar. She was the abuser, and he was the victim. And let me just say one more thing. For him to take on this burden, which is not only proof that he was defamed, that she was talking about him, but that she was malicious. That jury had to really see right through her to say she was malicious. And they found for him $10 million compensatory, $5 million punitive damages. That's to punish you, Amber Heard. For taking on this guy's life and destroying his life so you could be part of the Me Too movement. Don't give me this stuff, you know, it's a setback for women. You do not represent women. You represent the worst of women who try to falsely blame men. Look,
absolutely incredible. The TikToks just keep coming out, so I keep putting together these compilations. I hope you're enjoying them. I really appreciate all the supportive comments you guys leave and the thumbs up and everything else. If you want to check out more of my videos, please check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps, where I have the Sex and the City series that I'm going through over there. Guys, thanks so much. If you have another video you want to see in the series, let me know. Take care. Bye-bye.